I started dropshipping about 10 months ago, and me and my brother have already cleared over $1 million in revenue. I have a ton of people asking me through DMs on how I personally learned dropshipping. I thought teaching yourself something was just something that everyone knew how to do, but I guess not, so I'm just gonna go over it real quick in this video. A quick disclaimer that's important: if legitimately paying attention to videos so that you can remember and learn feels like homework to you, or you kind of get that slight feeling that you just don't want to do it, you should probably quit now before you start losing money. And I'm not saying that to be a dick, I'm saying that because if you don't learn, you're not going to be able to make money, and if you're not willing to learn, then you're pretty much cooked from the beginning. Me and my brother have done over $1 million in sales. We did start before May, but I just have it set like this. Past 30 days, especially because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we have done over $250,000 in sales. This is just what our payouts have been looking like, which is absolutely insane. So with that out of the way, I'm just going to go over 4 separate things. The first thing is that everything is on YouTube. Literally anything that you need to know in terms of learning this is on YouTube, and there's some good content which is on Twitter, or known as X now. But even then, this type of content that's on X and Twitter, it's more for advanced dropshippers than beginners in my opinion. But yeah, everything is absolutely on YouTube. You should not be looking at short form content whatsoever. You should only be watching short form content for dropshipping if you're bored and you're doom scrolling and it just happens to show up. If you're actually looking to learn, you should not be going on TikTok or Instagram with hopes that you'll find some big value bomb while you're scrolling. There's a lot of describing to do in this business model, so if you're going to go on short form content, I highly doubt the video is going to be able to go in depth enough. Moving on to the second point, I've realized that not all YouTube videos are actually useful, and that there was a shortcut that I did that allowed me to learn a lot faster in terms of the exact modern approach to dropshipping itself. These type of videos right here, I would say, are not useful, and they are insanely surface level things that will pretty much hurt you in the long run if you only consume this type of content. Same thing with the short form content. Watch it if you're bored, you might get something out of it, but if you're actually sitting there trying to actively learn, these aren't the videos that I would be touching. For example, this guy goes through, I guess, the entire step-by-step process, and the video is only 36 minutes long. That is not enough time to cover the entire business model of dropshipping. So I know right away that he's just skimming through a bunch of stuff that might be important. When you guys watch videos, they might say AI in it just to clickbait you. Go ahead and watch it, but try not to fall for any of the bullshit AI stuff that they use, because a lot of the times it's just affiliate links and there's no actual quick way to get good by using AI. Nathan Nazareth is a pretty big YouTuber in terms of ecom. I personally wouldn't watch his stuff regarding dropshipping because he's pretty much out of the loop in terms of modern dropshipping techniques, even if the video has came out a month ago. These guys with huge followings and lots of views on their how to do dropshipping videos, they are usually probably the worst type of videos that you could actually watch if you want to sit there and gain more than just a surface level piece of information. I'm telling you, if you find these type of YouTubers, you will not get anything more than surface level information. The big thing I did to learn, which I tell everyone, is that you need to just watch case studies and watch them until you can understand it absolutely fluently. Quite literally what it says here, you should be able to understand everything that the person is saying in the case study, and you should be able to get to a point where you've watched enough case studies that if you watch a new case study video, you'll be able to understand exactly why he's taking this specific strategy for his product and store, and why you wouldn't use other strategies that you've seen in other case studies, and why this one might fit this one the best. You're basically watching enough case studies to understand everything to the point where you can apply your own thoughts and your own personal opinions in terms of this business model into other people's stores and what they show. If you don't know what a case study is, it's literally someone showing their store from the very beginning, from product research all the way to the point where they exit, or they might even still be running the store. Case studies are super useful because of the fact that they go very in depth to what they did, because they have to explain the exact strategy that allowed them to scale to a certain point that they claim. Now, some videos will cover more in depth of certain areas than others. For example, this one by Ben Liu, he covers a lot more about product research than the other aspects. So this is where I highly recommend you watch multiple case studies, because at that point you'll get an in-depth explanation of pretty much everything if you've watched every single case study. When I first started, I would literally watch a case study, and the moment I didn't understand something, I would pause a video, open up a new tab, and look it up on YouTube, Reddit, or whatever, ChatGPT, whatever, in order for me to understand exactly what that person's saying and exactly how it applies to their business model. Once I was able to go through case studies, understanding everything fluently, it allowed me to just have an open mind and an even better perspective of product research, marketing, just everything in general. And if you gain enjoyment from learning from watching these videos, which you should in order to actually get good, to me, the value you get from doing this is way more than just going to some one-on-one course mentorship, because this is completely free. So the final thing I'm going to say about videos is not to fall for these gurus' promotions. I learned everything for free, and you can too. Make sure you're ignoring anything that the creator promotes. Personally, I'm ignoring everything except for stuff like tool softwares where you get a ton of e-commerce tools for a super low price. You literally save thousands of dollars on tools. But yeah, there's lots of great people out there that teach awesome stuff, but they are filled with promotions for AI software and spy tools and such. And if it wasn't obvious, the big thing is to never buy a course, but I'm sure you guys already knew that. An example of really good creators but shitty people that promote shit is this guy. His name is Subi, popular Valorant YouTuber that turned into a dropshipping YouTuber. He made a shit ton of money. He made a lot of good videos that I actually recommend you go and watch so that you can gain a good understanding of dropshipping. However, this guy also promoted his course, which he got a ton of people into for $5K each, which there was proof where he was never actually replying to them. Plus, he would steal their winning products and run them himself after they've paid him $5K. But yeah, he still has informative content though, so go watch that, I guess. Honestly, Subi's downfall might be one of the stupidest things I've ever seen anyone do. I could just not imagine having that much momentum in terms of e-commerce and a personal brand just to fuck it up by scamming people. And the fact that you think you can charge people $5K for a mentorship and not answer them is just like, there's no brain involved in that. Anyway, my final step is to just join a Discord community. Personally, I think I have the best server for beginners. I put the server link in the description below. As you can see right here, it's called Summit Ecom. It was made by my friends in e-commerce. We only created this about 3 months ago in October, and there are already over 800 members in there. But yeah, this is probably the best value you could get in the Discord server because it is completely free and it has people that are actually doing revenue that are willing to answer all of your beginner questions or just your questions in general. For example, here, Colin, one of my good friends, he's generated $220,000 in 7 days here, which is absolutely insane. I'm also on here too, and my DMs are open on Discord for any beginner, so you can also hit me up through there. But yeah, this is a free Discord. The link to the Discord is in my description. Join up if you actually need help with e-commerce and if you actually want questions answered, and if you're just looking for a community to actually converse with while doing this, because to me, that is one of the biggest things that actually help my knowledge. We do not make anyone pay on the Discord. We don't even have any pro level thing to make anyone pay for a secret group chat. We don't have anything like that. The biggest thing to me when I joined any other ecom Discord is just filled with bots and just filled with people that will probably give up in the next week or two. Like, I'm sure you guys have had it where you went on the Discord and you're looking at people send their stores and send their products, and it's just shit stuff after shit stuff. Obviously, stuff like that happens here once in a while, but it's monitored enough by people that are actually making money where there is some good review that you can look over even if it wasn't directed at you. I couldn't imagine having this Discord server when I first started, because that would have helped me 10 times more because of the fact that you can literally learn from other people's mistakes. Even now with all these beginners, I still can't believe the amount of mistakes that I'm learning from that I haven't even committed because I'm seeing these guys do it. But yeah, these are the steps I would take if I were in the position to learn again. I think if you did this with the intention and obsession, you could easily get to my point in knowledge in in less than a month or two. To me, the biggest part about ecom is you will make it if you genuinely have that need to actually make money. I genuinely believe anyone can learn this within 2 months, even less, only if they actually are obsessed with it. Like, you have to watch the videos as if that is your main source of entertainment, because that's exactly what I did. If you're super into sports and when you get home from work and you want to chill out and you watch football videos or basketball videos, you should have that exact same feeling towards those videos as you do with ecom videos. And that is exactly why I said in the beginning of the video, if it feels like homework or you have that slight feeling of, oh, I don't really want to do this, you should just quit now. This model will not do anything for you but take money. But yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this video. All the links are in my description, so join up on the Discord. Hit me in the DMs if you got any questions. I'll be more than glad to answer them. Just let me know that you came from this video. And if you guys have any ideas in terms of what types of videos you want but don't really see on YouTube in terms of dropshipping, let me know and I'll see what I can do, and maybe I can help you guys out with a video.
And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a bars. I'm in the having sex, I ain't in the making love. So come give me a hug if you're in there getting rough. You can find me in the club.